Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forecast.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry. Today is May the 8th, 2019 and the time is at around 6 a.m. GMT. We are going to look at the pound yen chart over here. This is a 45 minutes chart. We can see on this chart that we are still doing a wave 5 in the black degree here. Right, so we have a wave 3 here, and then the wave 4 bounce is in the form of a zigzag, and then after that it has extended lower, breaking below this previous wave 3, and that basically confirms that the next leg lower has started. And then we are calling for a 1 2 3 4, and then now another push lower is a possibility here before we end the entire wave 5. Okay, so basically what that means is that we are still expecting for the downside in the pound yen, and the pounds therefore should fail in the sequence of 3 7 11 swing for the downside. As you can see, the right side tag is red in color, meaning that the favored direction is on the downside. Okay, so if we look at the bigger picture here, we have this is the 4-hour chart of the pound yen, right? And this starting from the March 14 peak 2019. Okay, I can see already here, if we just count the number of swing. Okay, so this is not Elliott wave, right? Just counting the number of swing, we have 1 2 3 4 5, right? So we got 5 swing. Now when we do see a 5 swing, there are two possibilities here, right? If you want to label it, there are two possibilities. And one possibility is to label this as some sort of a diagonal, okay, because you have a lot of overlap. So this is not an impulse of, like if you want to label this as a 5 waves, you cannot label this as an impulse, right? You have to label it as a diagonal because of the overlapping nature of this move or this swing. Now another possibility is every time you see a 5 swing, another possibility is it is a 7 swing WXY. Right? If it is a 7 swing, what this means is this is your W, this is your X, right? And that means that you need to see 7 swing, and it needs to go to the 100% of this WXY, and you can get a target towards 141.4 to the downside. Okay, but if this is a 5 waves diagonal, then this means this is going to end with A and ending the entire 5 waves diagonal, and then do a bounce, okay, to correct this entire decline, okay, followed by more downside. All right, followed by more downside like this. So that will be another a possibility as well over there. Okay, and still, if you measure the 100% of this, now even just 100% of this, okay, we have not quite reached the 100% yet, right? We have not quite reached the 100%. If this is your connector from the peak, that 100% is 142.2. So I think regardless how I mean you want to label it, how you want to measure it, it does look as if we will have some more downside in the pound yen before we got some sort of support, right? So back to the 1-hour chart, then any bounce therefore should fail in 3 7 11 swing for the downside. Now if you take a look at the history of our posts in the past 2 posts, right? In the past 2 posts, you can see they have been working very, very well, and all of them is exactly like what we're expecting, right? If you take a look at the Aussie yen here as well as the Canadian dollar yen, Aussie yen was the post from yesterday, right? And you can see how precise it is. It do this 3 bounce and then fail, and then turns lower again, and then you also got this Canadian dollar yen is also very precise. It turns lower exactly from this blue box over here that we are showing. Okay, so you can check out the Canadian dollar yen and the Aussie yen. Okay, and based on those two other yen pairs, I think we can safely sort of make an assumption that the pound yen is going to follow the path, and pound should fail for the downside. Okay, so if you enjoy this video and you want to know more information about Elliott Wave or any other instrument, or want to get more regular update, you can always join our service. We have 14 days free trial, and the link is provided in the description of the video. And until then, see you guys again next time, and trade safe.